Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Ironclad Essential level 18 elites have more challenging movesets and abilities. This is my first time playing Ascension 18 in a long time, so I don't quite remember what all of the Ascension 18 elite abilities are, but I do know they're tough. Like Nemesis, other than the extra burns, does Nemesis do anything else? Honestly, I don't know and I don't remember. What are we gonna do though? 100 gold, random rare card, or lose your starting relic. I really don't want to get rid of Burning Blood. I kind of don't want a curse to transform. Transform is a bit of a hit or miss. Like, what if we get that one card that's like, exhaust one card, draw 2 cards for 1 energy? I think that's a pretty bad card. As long as they're not rolling any sort of like exhaust deck, maybe it can be good. 100 gold, you know, maybe we could take that and then go for a shop, or a random rare card. I mean, there are rare cards that are great, and there's rare cards that are bad. Like, an early Limit Break is useless, an early Immolate is amazing. An early Brutality is pretty bad, an early Bludgeon would be fantastic. We could go for a random rare card, we could get rid of it in the future, we could take the gamble and go. Milt Thompson says, take the rare, gamble. I'll take the rare card. It's Corruption. Okay, well, that's interesting. I don't know what to do with this information, because I don't know when we would actually want to play Corruption. But we got it, and maybe we can build around it somehow. We'll start here and fight some enemies. It's a great card, admittedly, but I don't know if it's that good of a card for us. So I can do 12 damage or make all the skills free and then also be able to attack in the future. We're gonna be weak though. I don't think I want to play Corruption quite yet. It definitely feels like it's one of those cards that's gonna be good in the long run. We gotcha. But early, I don't see it really being that decent, because early, what are we gonna get out of it? 4 defense. So for 3 energy, we get 4 energy for free. You know, early Corruption is kind of useless, but we'll keep it around. Uppercut or Iron Wave for damage dealing purposes, I'll keep that Uppercut. It's also tempting maybe to go question marks to maybe build up an upgraded Uppercut before we have to fight some elites here. There is 1 question mark here though, we might just go for that one. But you know what, let's go for 1 question mark here, 1 question mark there, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna purge a strike and maybe try to just use Uppercut a little bit more frequently. It's an unfortunate turn, but that's okay. Gonna end up with 7 shrugs. Kid7, welcome to the stream, how you doing? I would love to have 7 shrugs. I love Shrug It Off. It's a great card. If I could add Shrug It Off at like every question mark, I would probably do it. Give me 1 Thunderclap, just for like vulnerability creation. I think that's half decent. You're doing 6 damage, huh? Take 1. We might have to use a potion to kill him, although 3 strikes would do 27 damage, but we don't have 3 strikes. I guess we can just roll over the vulnerability for 1 more turn. We gotcha, beautiful. Iron Wave, Pommel Strike, Armaments. I am going to take 1 early Armaments. Upgrade a card. Sure, I'll upgrade Armaments. I always look down on this card. Maybe I'm looking down on it too much. Is that a possibility? I don't know. This is an interesting one, because if we Armaments, we can upgrade the Bash. But if we upgrade the Bash, he's waking up. But it's also a decent turn for it. We could also just wait, or we could play Armaments, upgrade everything, and then stall to get Thunderclap next turn, or we could Bash, then Armaments to upgrade 2 strikes for the future, and then on the next turn pop with the vulnerability. I actually feel like that's the best play. And then on this turn, while he's still vulnerable, we can kind of just go to town. And we'll use the attack potion, but we'll use it next turn, because we don't know what it's gonna be. Pummel, Sword Boomerang, Iron Wave. I guess Iron Wave is pretty good. A little bit of extra block. Yeah, this guy is going down. Because we can play defense for value, we shouldn't have, not have played Thunderclap there. Because we can play those defends for value. It's a good fight for us. So Lagavulin's special ability on Ascension 18 is -2 strength, -2 dexterity. Gotta watch out for that. I will always take a shockwave. I will, you know, actually, oh, go back. Rest for 22. It's an overheal by 1 HP, but there are 3 elites that we could fight. So I'm gonna go a little heavy on the HP so that we can maybe fight 3. We could armaments, upgrade the defend, hit with a strike. I'm actually thinking that this doesn't feel like a bad fight to use the Dex potion on. Every defend being worth 2 more is gonna probably matter. I can make them all vulnerable, but that doesn't really matter that much. I could Thunderclap, then Shockwave. Makes them all weak. And the boot even means that it does 5 damage to all the enemies. Okay, so that's not too bad. Kill you block for 7, sounds good to me. That uppercut still exists, so it could come back around. But as long as we are... I don't think I'm gonna kill the sentry next turn. Let's focus on you. As long as these guys are weak and we're drawing 1 strike per turn, we're happy. Or 1 defend per turn. I mean, even, you know, blocking 7 out of the 10 is okay. It's okay. It's okay, Dad. Hello, welcome GT Quark to the stream. Happy Thursday, I guess. You're doing 10 damage. I can't kill you. Can't kill you. So I'll just get you down low. Take another 10 damage, unfortunately, but you know, that's what you get when you don't draw, you know, the appropriate cards that you need. Any attack. Okay, well, not any attack, but at least we, you know, by upgrading the defend with armaments earlier, now it gives us full block with the Dex potion, I suppose. Could have been worse. Horn Cleat, second turn 14 block. Not bad. What do we want here? Probably just 1 heavy hitting attack. Warpaint will upgrade 2 random skills. I don't see why I wouldn't want to do this. And then we have to fight maybe 2 more elites. I don't think we're that bad off against elites, honestly. I really don't. I need you to be vulnerable for a long time. This fight does blow, though. But he's down to 40. We might get hit once. Well, this is kind of an awkward turn, but I suppose we'll play Shockwave. We would need to draw like an uppercut to kill him. You're still not dead, excuse me? Well, there's no way you're not dying next turn, so I'll put up some block. That's unfortunate. Now we gotta fight a burning elite with even lower HP, although we do have a pantograph and an elixir. We could take another armaments for like upgrading cards, but I think I'd rather just have an iron wave. If we're gonna need the block, let's try to block. Speaking of, we're gonna take 6 damage here. Pretty low on HP. You died on turn 2. I didn't even need the block from that. Second wind, Sentinel, Fire Breathing. We've already fought one of the, like all of the elites once. Fire Breathing could mean that, you know, if we fight the sentries again, we could take advantage of the statuses that they add. But I think I'm just gonna skip and keep going. Explosive Potion, Block Potion. Might be insanely valuable. Now you got 4 metallicized per turn. Armaments, corruption. This does not seem like too bad of a fight for us. We'll wake you next turn, hopefully with a shockwave too. We didn't get one, but we do get a Carnage. Shockwave's coming up next turn. Well, if you're gonna have it, you might as well have it on the next turn. So we'll Carnage, and then I would really like to keep that vulnerability going, even though we are gonna draw Shockwave in a second. Shockwave defend. Iron Wave, strike, strike. Take 2 damage. I think we can kill Lagavulin without him killing us. I really think we can. 19 damage, 30 damage. Well, first of all, well, I think you gotta go 30 damage on that one. That blocks for 10. So I'll play the block potion just to keep our HP at a decent level. I'll also upgrade the strikes, because now 2 of any attacks should kill Lagavulin. Carnage will do it. Lagavulin apparently is our perfect fight. Rage, I like. I think it's a good card. We have 269 gold. We could go to a shop, but it's not enough to buy 1 good rare relic if there's a good rare relic, so I'm actually just gonna go for this combat. I immediately regret my decision. However, thankfully we do have that explosive potion that we've been saving. So even though these guys are all annoying, they're not gonna murder me. And hopefully I get to murder all of them. Best explosion potion. You do get the most value on this fight, don't you? Because it's 50 damage. Although you also get a lot of value from the explosive potion on the fight against the 4 gremlins. Although I suppose fire potion is also good there, because those gremlins have like 20 HP sometimes. Corruption, shockwave, rage, uppercut. What gets upgraded? Probably the shockwave, because we're not going to play corruption immediately when it shows up. We're going to wait a little bit for it. I really want to bash you, but I think we want to save Carnage. So not a very good turn 1 draw, but at least it's still 20 damage. Okay, we take 4. I think we're gonna have a decent enough time against Hexaghost here. Forgot your name. Had a mouse over you for a second. I don't know what our chances are in the future though, because this deck doesn't really do anything in particular. It's a deck that's got cards in it, which is one of my least favorite types of decks in Spire. You know, we don't have any sort of gain. You know, it's not like we have strength. You know, we're not building around blocks. We didn't get any like high value early block nonsense. It's just, hey, here's a corruption, a few attacks, and then that's it. And this guy's only half dead, too, on this turn. We're going very slow against Hexaghost, but... You know, without Sharon's Ashes, we're not doing any sort of, like, exhaust-heavy stuff. So I don't know what we're doing, really. I don't know what's going on here. Let's save Rage. But I think we'll make it past Hexaghost. It's gonna cost us a lot of health, but we'll make it. And we really do need to like define what this deck is gonna do pretty soon. I do like a Fiend Fire. It's very good burst damage, and we already have a Corruption, so we'll take it. Velvet Choker is acceptable here. Yes, we have. Well, we have Corruption, and if we get Dead Branch, we don't want Velvet Choker, so we can go infinite. We could take Calling Bell and get 3 random relics, which could be good, or we could just go for the extra heal every combat. I don't know. Normally, I would kind of snap take Velvet Choker, but because of corruption and the possibility of a corruption dead branch run, I don't know if I can take that risk that it would show up. Calling Bell is 1 curse for 3 relics. It could be good or bad. I think it's like 1 uncommon, common, and rare relic. And then the Black Blood Heal is also great, but I think I'm just gonna go Calling Bell. It kind of sucks, but I think out of these options, it might be the best one. It entirely depends on what we get, though. And, you know, max HP, turn 1, turn 2 block, and frailty immunity is kind of okay. There's a lot of frailty enemies on this floor, but having 3 energy really sucks. And I think we could have gotten... I think we could have gotten better, let's say. But at least it's something. 2/3 boat pog. I don't know if there's any sort of boat transformation with the anchor and the horn cleat, but we got 2 of them. Let's just keep you weak for a long time. But yeah, I'm, you know, not... Right, we can't play Carnage and Defend and Iron Wave, unfortunately. I'm not, like, super incredibly amazed by our choices and selections here, but we haven't really gotten much that I would want. You know, we haven't found a single strength card. We've had very few blocks show up other than, like, the defense that we've added and, like... Well, not defense that we've added, the defense that we've upgraded and an Iron Wave and a Rage. It's not bad. Could be better, though. Feel No Pain. Well, there is an Exhaust build now with Feel No Pain, so I think we have to take that. I will add a card. True Grit or Shrug seems like pretty decent. Whirlwind for AoE also seems pretty decent. We have no AoE. It'll work well with Rage. We have no strength gain, but I do think we need some sort of an AoE card in here. We have Thunderclap, but that's not AoE. That's just getting rid of status effects and debuffs. You know? So 21 damage and Frailty, which we're immune to on turn 1. Smack ya. Not enough cash. 14 damage. We have 14 block. Beautiful. $12 damage. Well, I don't really want to play Corruption, especially not this early, but I will Rampage you and take 1 damage. I mean, honestly, because of our relics, it does feel like we, well, this is going to be an awkward turn, but it does feel like we're kind of sustaining ourselves a little bit. Damage. We'll gain a lot of block from this. And you know, there's a small exhaust build in this deck somewhere once we find it. We just got to keep pushing, I think. Dexterity Potion heals for 20%, so that'll heal for 14, which is actually a heal for 11 right now. I'll drink it. It's a little bit of a, well, it's a heal for 15. It's a little bit of an over heal, but that's okay. Honestly, I think I will take a Demon Form. We have so little scaling. Demon Form gives us some scaling that we can maybe use to deal with some fights in the late game. But right now, we just need something. This bird is gonna be a pain to fight. So, I think we should probably focus down the bird. I hate to do it, but... need that, like, turn 1 artifact. So this'll do 15 damage to the bird and kill it. The boot is good against, you know, exactly 2 enemies in the entire game, and that was one of them, so I suppose. Shockwave. Yeah, I'd rather Shockwave than Fiendfire. Fiendfire would do 28 damage. We get more than 28 damage by applying Vulnerability. Also, thanks to Feel No Pain, I didn't even think about it, but a fight like the Chosen is less of an issue because of the exhaustion. clunk, 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 clunk. Doing 20 damage, huh? We didn't exhaust anything? I thought we would have exhausted something. That was my bad. You're dead, though. And we're surprisingly able to sustain ourselves at this level of HP, which I did not expect at all. Feel No Pain gives you more block, Rage gives you more block, Corruption's cheaper to play. I do feel like a Corruption being cheaper to play early might be the way to go. Especially on these elites on this floor, I feel like you want to go fast. So making something cheaper helps you to go fast, I think. Now, unfortunately, we won't be able to kill anything. Best we can do is just wound a sneaky gremlin, which means that the turn 2 on this fight is gonna suck. At least we've got Horncleat. It's a lot of damage. Whirlwind, I mean, it's definitely not gonna kill the Mad Gremlin. It should kill Sneaky Gremlin, though. If I play it for 2, would it kill? No. I think, I feel like we need to play Feel No Pain, but the Whirlwind, like, this is the turn for it. I just don't think it's good enough. We're really gonna slow play this fight? I mean, I want to get Corruption out there, so... we'll do some damage. We're gonna take a bunch, but... at least now we can get Corruption out. Take 1. I don't know if the Gremlin Leader is gonna attack next turn. Ah, he is. That's fine though. The Shrug's for. That's what the Defend's for. 19 and 9. It is enough to kill you. I don't want to play these quite yet, because honestly, I would want to get him out. Well, it's not a very great turn. Our big 2 blocks are gone, unfortunately. You're not weak anymore either. It's not enough to kill the Mad Gremlin if we play Whirlwind. We can kill the Fat Gremlin, but are we gonna live? I mean, we're currently taking 48 damage, 58 damage. We have 37 HP. We have to kill an enemy in order to live. And put up block. Well, the only thing that gives us block is Fiend Fire, so... I suppose we'll kill you so that you don't make us weak and frail. Now, do we live? Nope. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like the deck wasn't really doing anything. We had a deck, it had cards in it. That early Corruption was... I mean, other than Lagavulin, I feel like that early Corruption didn't do anything. Choose a rare colorless card. Better than getting one at random, or a common relic or colorless card to obtain. Well, we might get lucky and remove a curse at a question mark. But a random common relic is just good. Rare colorless card. Wait, it's a colorless card. So it's gonna be Hand of Greed, Bomb, Apotheosis. I think I'm just gonna go for the relic. Preserved Insect is absurdly good. Definitely gonna fight as many elites as we can, which is 2. Is it just me, or has this been happening with more frequency lately, where you only get like 2 elite fights? Where's we had 4 elites last time, now we only have 2? You kidding me? Well, we'll go heavy combat, camp, elite camp, a couple of question marks on our way up. I would, prefer lovely first turn. At least we did kill him, but he had 13 HP, which is the wrong number. At least we have Preserved Insect, which is very good. Is it good enough? It might be. Seeing Red Havoc Carnage. We need early damage, so I will take a Carnage. I mean, by itself, it's enough to ice one of these guys. We'll save the potion. I'll wait until the opportune potion moment. We're gonna take another 7 damage, which is pretty bad. Maybe I should have focused this guy down on the previous turn, but we wouldn't have been able to block everything coming in anyways. Blood for blood, body slam, iron wave. I do like an iron wave. Body slam is also interesting, but you know, you gotta upgrade it first for it to be really valuable. We also have a duplication potion. I don't really know what we're gonna be duplicating or when, but we have it. Can't kill you, huh? I don't want to take 1. I will take 0, please. Cleave, I will take 1 because we need it. And let's go fight more enemies. I want cards. I need cards added to this freaking deck. Even a Carnage won't be able to kill you, unfortunately, but at least we did have the Iron Wave. Even a Carnage can't kill you now. Iron Wave defend, strike is so little damage, but the Carnage is only 15. Because we're weak, so I'll put up the block. We're gonna have to stall another turn to kill this guy anyways. We're still weak, by the way. We're still weak, by the way. Pretty nasty fight. I will take a Rage. Decent block card that works well with what we have. You're gonna hit me for 12, huh? A part of me is just like, hey, double up on Carnage, get him down to 22 HP. Ugh, I mean, it doesn't seem bad, but we can probably do a little bit better in the future. I guess I'll put up block and take 7. I could have not played Carnage, but it's like one of the highest damage cards that we have. I think we have to play it. We'll split it 34. We are going to be made weak. Ah, therein lies the problem with this fight, I feel. The fact that we are now weak. I mean, if I hit you, you will split. I can do 15 damage. I could duplication potion something. So I could do another 9. If I do 18 damage, you'll have 13 HP. But we're still gonna be weak next turn. Ah, man. We have an elite coming up. I kind of want to save the potion for the elite, but this guy is kind of an elite early. I do hate these effing slimes. Take 5 damage. We'll take 12 damage. I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I supposed to do? Oh, and I'm mad that we got a regen potion, but luckily we can still take advantage of it, so. We'll take a True Grit. I will rest, I will upgrade, possibly Carnage, just so we have damage. True Grit was also a possibility. We are gonna have one more combat coming up. I'll just pop the regen potion. I mean, I could double Carnage and kill him, but I honestly don't think we really need to. 28 and 6, 34 damage. I was gonna say 3 strikes kill you, but it's not 3 strikes killing you next turn. It's, it would have to be like a bash killing you next turn. So we do have to just take the damage on this. We would have been better off saving regen and using duplication on the Carnage. Oh well. Mercury Hourglass is fine. Give me a spot weakness. It's a good card. It's scaling, it's damage, I like it. Courier is pretty decent depending on how you can activate it. Maybe you can get like a membership card. I'll take the money too. Now that we've got the Courier, I kind of want to take advantage of that. By the way, hiya. By the way, hiya. Not bad. Double tap is a great card to add. I don't think you would ever not want to have it. So. Okay, well, we will block and take 3. At least Mercury Hourglass is, making short work of these guys. And actually, Spot Weakness enables a strike and an Iron Wave kill, which is pretty dope. And then I will overkill you to hell and back with the Carnage. Dude, I think you gotta go uppercut. Sword Boomerang is also decent with strength, and I've been told I undervalue this card. I just don't like that you can't control what it hits, but I still think I'm gonna take an uppercut for statuses. Gain gold or remove a card. We could gain gold and then get to a very good shop, but removing a card is very worthwhile. I think I'm gonna go for the gold though. Take the gold, and then maybe next floor you buy some fantastic, wonderful, amazing things. What are we waiting for, by the way? Probably we're just waiting for a Carnage. We didn't get one, but we do have a bash at least. Well, I mean, if we bash, next turn we can double tap Carnage, and we could even potion to double tap the Carnage itself. Excuse me, which by that what I mean is 3 Carnages. Oh, bless me. Straight up. So, okay, or we could just, double tap Carnage. Seems good. Sever Soul, Fiendfire, Shrug It Off. We've added very few blocks. I think a Shrug It Off is fine, although Fiendfire is also pretty decent. We'll upgrade, probably the uppercut, and then we will fight Slime Boss. And I gotta admit, 56 damage turn 1 seems pretty decent. Hello, welcome, Blessed by Avarosa, to the stream. How you doing today? I don't know why, but Twitch has been giving me these new prompts recently that says, this is the first time someone has chatted in the channel. I've never noticed that before. It's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So if we uppercut strike, is it really doing as much damage as we need it to do? It feels like it's not. I mean, uppercut gets you exactly to 75, and then a strike does 9. I wanna be able to hit you for more than that. If we wait, what'll we draw? Maybe a Spot Weakness, or maybe, upwards of 3 attacks. We could colorless potion and look for something. I kind of want to hit a Spot Weakness next turn though. I think I'm gonna wait. Let's see. We did get Spot Weakness. And we can still Iron Wave Strike, but let's see what we get out of this. Impatience, Dramatic, Secret Weapon. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. I mean, the only attacks are garbage, so like a free Dramatic seems okay. Would have been nice to save that for after when he split, but 2 enemies at 57, and we have a little bit of strength. We'll accept it. And I know that this is going to be a bad split, but I'm gonna do it anyways so I don't take another 12. Oh my god, although we're dead. Hate you guys. Well, we're not dead, but I do think we have to use the duplication potion, because 14 takes it down to 26, which does split you, but I really want you to get even lower than that. I actually think that, now that we're not dead. Now that I'm looking back at it, I think we actually got kind of unlucky. With that turn 1 draw getting the double tap Carnage, it would have been better to use that to get him super low as opposed to just getting him near to 50% HP. Gotta take a Reaper. And then honestly, Reaper, Strength Gain, Philosopher's Stone, we can heal back the damage that we take. Yeah, does seem pretty decent. Heartfight's gonna suck, but if we get disarms, it'll be fine. And I do want to go to one early shop. Although if I go this path, I do have to fight multiple elites, but I think that's just the risk you gotta take. There's so much combat though. The combat on this floor, it's a pain, but I guess we'll do it. We could also go this path and start charging up a tiny chest. Every 4th question mark is treasure. So we could easily get treasure by this question mark here. But there's no shops. I wanna go to a shop. There's so much combat though. There's so much combat though. Man, I wish I knew if there was going to be a shop in one of these question marks. Let's just go to the shop with 466 gold and see what happens. Why not play the strike? That's stupid. What floor is this? Floor 18, Act 2. I believe. Well, at least we do get a heal. A heal for 14. And then if we strike, I can just kill you. I will use the potion there. I don't even feel bad about it. Then I will take 2. And then I hope there's something good in the shop. Second Wind True Grit Headbutt. Headbutt's probably what we want. Okay, I like Artifact, I like Bronze Scales. Meal Ticket's not gonna help us at all, unless we do wanna just go to a shop later for no reason. But I think you do want Clockwork Souvenir. Do you need Centennial Puzzle? Do you need Centennial Puzzle, or do you want to save your money? We don't have to remove a card, but it is cheaper. I think I'll take Bronze Scales. I kind of wish I had enough money for the shovel. We'll take a Strike Removal. And Centennial Puzzle is interesting, but I have to feel like maybe saving money for a better relic would be for the best. Although I suppose there's a lot of value in Meal Ticket. You get healing whenever you really need it. You're gonna get healing on the Act 4, so you can upgrade before the shop. The problem I have with it is that if we want to heal here, it's gonna cost us the left path, which is 2 campfires, question marks. We have to fight 2 elites one after another. But I suppose I'll grab it. It's okay, I think. Hello, Mr. 22 Damage. How you doing today? Well, there's 12. At least we're not frail. Just try to take as little damage as possible. I took the headbutt so that we can eventually start headbutting the spot weakness back and maybe start gaining a little bit of strength out of this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Carnage does 31. I mean, we can kill you. I suppose I'll just kill you. Healing would actually cost us a little bit of HP there. Battle Trance is pretty good. 15 damage. Have at ye! Hello, welcome, Duck My Power, to the stream. How you doing today? Ooh, this is a good double tap situation. This is a very good double tap situation. We heal a ton. We gained a little bit of block. We're not going to be at full health necessarily leaving the combat, but we're in a good enough position for me to be happy. Okay, good stuff. Although I suppose if we didn't take a meal ticket, we could still heal as we build into strength and reapers, ideally. Another cleave is actually tempting for this floor's elite fights, but I think I'm okay with where we are. Snake plant sucks, especially with the +1 strength, but what are you gonna do, unfortunately? Oh good, Battle Trance means I can still draw cards. Thank you. It's not like I didn't want to, avoid having the negatives debuffs here or anything. Of course not. Well, whatever, you'll die next turn. $64 HP, having to fight some elites. A little scared. Armaments, I mean, it's better than a defend. Hate this fight. Spot weakness, 9 strength. If I get 1 more strength, I can kill you in a single hit. Although, if I kill your friends... Yeah, I think I'll just kill your friends, not play True Grit. We're gonna take 21 damage. Not Bill Murray, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You say you just finished your first playthrough of Inscription. It was quite an experience. You might like it. That's what people keep telling me. You keep saying things like, Abe, I think you're gonna like this game, and I should probably play it at some point. Well, think about it. Think about it. I actually think maybe a cleave for the AoE is okay. We could also take spot weakness or carnage. I'm just thinking if we get double tap, we don't care what we double tap, whether it's carnage or cleave. Carnage might be able to kill the gremlin leader, but cleave would kill the minions. I suppose we'll just keep the carnage because it can kill a minion if we need it to. Okay. In order to kill you, I will use a potion. Otherwise, you would be at 1 HP, which is highly unfortunate. Lizard tail. At the very least, maybe we won't die super early. Maybe we'll have a little bit of time to continue this run. We're gonna continue to upgrade cards. Armaments is decent, but sure, I'll upgrade the armaments. We're not gonna upgrade the full deck by the end of the game anyways, so sure, I'll take you up on that offer. Why not? Oh good, I can still draw! I hate it when that happens. Well, I think here you just double tap Carnage. We'll take 8 damage. Book of Stabbing sucks with +1 strength, so if we can get through him and live, I'll be happy. I love getting a turn of all basics. I think I want to hit you. 25 damage. Well, we're not gonna stall. Although if I bring back, no. Reaper does not give us enough healing. Should have added a card first, but I'm not gonna add any of these anyways, so. Mango, I think I'm just gonna grab for HP for now. And then now that we're at 44, I'm thinking let's do another upgrade. Let's get one of these upgraded, like Give that spot weakness. Purple fire spirits. Now I wish I took one of those brutalities. We could get rid of double tap and get to 114 HP. It's a good card, but to get to 104 HP seems lovely. We just healed for 50. We healed for 60. Hello, welcome Milk Jug to the stream. How you doing today? Oh, we're not Sneckofied. I like it. We're not gonna play that. We could headbutt back, rage, shrug, bash, iron wave, or we could play something and then headbutt it for the next turn. So like, for instance, we could armaments, carnage, headbutt, bring back carnage. Take 6 damage. That's fine. This run is doing surprisingly well right now. And I suppose, bird's not gonna be a problem. I suppose with the, how well we're doing, we should probably go and fight the next elite too. You're gonna hit me 6 times, 18 damage. I gotta hit you once next turn. And we're not chosen anymore, which is, oh, right, you're dead. And we're not chosen anymore! So give me a carnage, cleave, headbutt, bring back I brought back cleave. I brought back the wrong card, damn it! Hopefully you're still dead or not gonna hit me. Whatever, you'll hit me for 2, and then you'll die. I'll take that. Metallicized True Grit Flame Barrier. Dude, we need a better block. I think a Flame Barrier is okay. And, you know, we still have Preserved Insect. We're in a good spot. Let's go fight these guys. Why not? If I play Battle Trance, I know we'll lose the artifact, but if I can get like a cleave, I can definitely kill one of you and weaken the other one on this turn. I'm willing to see what we get out of this. A rage is fine too. So we will rage. Oh, this is Ascension 18. So the Taskmaster in the middle gains 1 strength every turn and also adds 3 wounds to your discard pile. I don't know if the Slaver on the left always starts with weakness or not, but I remember that the middle guy is perma gain strength every turn now. I'm like, Reaper for 4, 28. If I spot weakness, Carnage doesn't kill anything. I'd have to spot weakness, Carnage, Iron Wave, but it feels like it would be better off to just strike someone else for damage on this turn and also gain another 3 block. I suppose we don't need to block fully. We could also use a potion, you know? If it makes my life easier, why not? What's coming up? Cleave, Twin Strike. I mean, as long as we kill the Slaver on the right, the ones on the left don't really matter that much. 28. I'd have to hit you for 7, actually. So if we spot weakness, Carnage, Iron Wave, we can kill you. Okay, you know what? Let's do it like that. It's probably the best outcome without using a potion. So there's his strength gain. At least they hurt themselves quite nicely when they hit me. I appreciate that. That was a great elite fight. Heavy Blade Iron Wave upgraded and flex. I mean, Heavy Blade is pretty good, although it is expensive. We have Twin Strikes. We're not really strength gain, even though it would be nice to think that we are. I think maybe I'll just take like another Iron Wave just for like attack and block. It's good with rage. I want to keep adding good cards to the deck, etc., etc. Let's get that bash upgraded. Hey Mud, welcome, how's it going? Good time for spot weakness. Good to see you, Muddy. It's not a very good turn one, is it? 18 damage. Well, we have Flame Barrier. What are they gonna steal? They're gonna steal Battle Trance, Carnage, and Uppercut. I'd rather they didn't, but oh well. I think I'm just gonna let them. We'll probably have to use a potion on these guys because we're actually kind of slow against these fools. But unfortunately, we drew our only strength gain card on turn one. So, I have to admit, that kind of blows. Let's not play Iron Wave because then we can kill you. We have a lot of HP. We can almost certainly survive the fight. I'm not really worried about that. We still have our artifact, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna go away anyways. Thunk. Uppercut's pretty good there. We're about to hit Hyper Beam. We can survive a Hyper Beam. Luckily, your friend's not attacking. Sure, fine. I'll get hit for 40. HP's looking rough, but we're still okay. This is good. It's a heal for 6. Oh no! My Carnage! Not my Carnage! Oh well. It was a decent heal. Now you're hitting for 34. It's kind of a lot. Next turn you're not even gonna be attacking though. So what do we bring back? Whatever does the most damage, which is Strike. Gonna take 15 on that one. We just need to work him down slightly faster. Now you're doing 30 damage. Well, we're still gonna live. I do think I need to bash you though. Keep that vulnerability up. Spot weakness isn't gonna be useful, but I think we can do 45 damage now. Well, depends on what you draw, I suppose. You're still dead. It took a while, but you're still dead. Explosive Potion. I like what we have. Corruption, Fiend Fire, Impervious. You see, now Corruption is interesting because we can get rid of the skills in our deck, but I think we just want one big block. And I'll be honest with you, an Explosive Potion, I don't know if it beats Gambler's Brew, but I worry about Reptomancer, because I always worry about Reptomancer, that piece of garbage. And here, we probably don't need energy on every combat. We'll just take energy on the bosses and elites. You know, we already have 4 energy thanks to Philosopher's Stone. I think we're okay there. And now we don't have to worry about spending money, just removing curses. We can spend money on relics and whatnot. So I do want to hit up one shop, then we can do question mark, camp, elite, question mark, elite. This question mark should be a treasure chest, thanks to Tiny Chest, which has done nothing for us on this run, by the way. What a worthless artifact. Or we could go this path and then fight elite, 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 save our money for the next floor. Honestly, I like the question marks on Act 3, so maybe we'll try to go for it. Well, I'll bring back a Flame Barrier. It's one of my better block cards. It's not like I have anything else that I want to bring back anyways. Just waiting for Carnage. Mud says, are you gonna do a defect run tonight? In general, when I play Spire, I play all the characters, so why wouldn't I? Cleave, Body Slam, Rupture. Well, a free Body Slam is tempting, but I don't think it's what we want. Hello, gentlemen. I do hate you guys. Let's see what we get. Dropkick, Iron Wave, or Clash. Well, can't say I'm particularly happy about the options, but at least we can play the Clash for free. We'll take 10 damage. We have a Reaper in the deck. We have some strength gain if we can find it too, so taking a little bit is fine. Now, taking 50 damage definitely sucks. Man, I hate these guys. Hey, spot weakness. There it is. Right before we have to shuffle. Might as well, you might as well bring it back. Keep gaining the strength so you can get a Reaper heal out of this, even if it costs us the potion. We'll let you guys go. Although I don't know if we can punch through you with the Reaper. Ah, we didn't draw it anyways. So we'll ice you. Just keeping them all sort of wounded. Here's a Reaper. No, I don't want to heal for 5. I will heal for 14. Another Iron Wave? I mean... with the speed potion, if we walk into the heart fight with this, those Iron Waves are gonna give us a lot of block. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. By the way, do not play Battle Trance here. That would be awful. He will reapply that debuff, but at least for now, we don't have to worry about it. Oh, good time to draw that. I'm still worried to death about the heart fight, though. I'm worried about the elites. Well, I suppose with the elites we could, in theory, heal via the Reaper, but I mean, we're taking 26 damage on that turn. This is a run where we never have finished constructing the run archetype. Yeah, we have one strength gain card and a Reaper. Like, that's not enough to make a winning run. Dual wield is tempting so that you can add in multiple copies of Reapers. You can take an Iron Wave. Do I really have no powers? Maybe that's also a bit of a problem. We just haven't found any good powers. Well, it's not a big problem, it's a minor problem, I suppose. Are we gonna fight an elite? Yeah, let's do it. It's Nemesis. At least Nemesis started, a lot of HP down. I hate this. Not being able to play the Reaper kind of blows. Do another 24 damage. Well, I guess we're gonna take another 16 damage. I don't know if we can actually fight the next elite and live. Because the next one's gonna be a Burning Elite, and if it's Reptomancer, we don't exactly have the most, crowd control. I mean, Okay, there's a standard enemy combat coming up. Let's try to heal there. Now we could try to make Barricade work. Like, just barricade, and then any block we get, we can roll it over. It's something. It's something we can work towards as long as we're not, playing anything strength related. This heals for 8, but it doesn't get any better than this, unfortunately, due to the nature of the combat we're on. You know, we're not gonna get health by letting the Spirit Guardian live for a long time. So we're gonna take another 5. At least we've got that lizard tail, but I was hoping, obviously, to save it for a little bit longer. We're gonna take another 14 damage. That lizard tail might be used sooner than I would like. Okay, 21 damage. Okay. 15 damage. There you go. Easy. Disarm. Finally. Of course. See, this Reptomancer has a ton of health. Have to say, I'm not that pleased by seeing this. This Reptomancer also, because it's Ascension 18, will summon 2 daggers every turn, which makes me scared. There's no debuffs coming in, so we should probably just play Battle Trance. Although if we dual wield Uppercut, we could uppercut both of them, but I don't really see the point. I suppose there's more of a point in like doubling up on the Reaper. That's not a bad heal, but the daggers living kind of scare me because I gotta kill them. Oh my god, I have no attacks. I still have no attacks. Are you kidding me? You stupid freaking game. I can kill one with an Iron Wave. Let's see what happens. We didn't even die, which is absurd. But I was gonna say, where's my freaking like cleaves and whatnot? I think we're actually just straight up dead right here though. I don't know. No, because I killed one of the daggers, we lived for another turn. Okay, we're gonna take another 16 damage. We have 10 health. We're also weak. I forgot that the Reptomancer makes you weak. It just makes you even more of a pain in the butt, doesn't it? You are just a big pain in the butt. Why do you make us weak? Help me. Well, we lived. I don't really want any of these. We have to rest. We have to rest and we have to just try to make good on this run and live. Am I dead? I think if I play Reaper, I won't die. Are we gonna play Iron Wave? Block 5? Or are we gonna like double up on the Reaper? Try to like stall out the combat and like kill the Spiker after we play Barricade? Well, we lived. I think I'm just gonna try to stall out with Barricade and, well, actually, now that I think about it, it's not gonna work. Is it? Because unfortunately, I mean, we're taking another 12, so we're almost dead. Mercury Hourglass will kill him eventually. At least you're dead. 17, 10 times 2. We don't get the armor first? Oh, come on. Why don't we get the block first? Glowing Tesseract. Lose 5 HP. Wow, it's not even gonna kill me, huh? Well, sure, let me lose 5 HP. I don't know why I thought it was lose 10, lose 20. We don't have Sundial, so I don't really think that's of any importance. Flash of Steel is pretty good with Rage, and it's a free card, so I'll take it. Have to Rest. Probably gonna bail on the next elite fight. Kinda wanna bail on this fight too. These guys are annoying. Why is every enemy in this game all of a sudden annoying? Maybe we should have focused on these guys, but I guess they gained armor, you didn't. Actually gonna play Barricade. I have a sneaky suspicion that I might be able to heal to full HP on this combat. Now the question is, do I want to actually play the Reaper? I think the answer is no. Now unfortunately I also drew no blocks in that turn, so my sneaky suspicion might just end up being my death. Hold up, 19 damage, 18 damage, cleave. Okay, start with the cleave. Freaking die again, dude. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Well, 12, so this will do 18 damage, which is not enough to kill the Darkling. So we have to uppercut or headbutt to kill him. So you might as well just armaments. And then it doesn't matter who you kill, you're still freaking dead. We went a long way before we ended up dying. But this was definitely a wonky run and a wonky deck. We didn't really do anything with the deck. We had one strength card show up. We didn't even find a limit break. We found like one flex, but flex sucks anyway, so I didn't want to take it. Although, I suppose in theory, once we took Clockwork Souvenir, a flex is useful because it is permanent strength when you play it. But we just had like cards that were good individually and no real deck cohesion. I suppose that's where I need help with something like the Ironclad. I don't really know how you build deck cohesion if you're not building into strength. That's why I try to focus things like Reaper and Spot Weakness whenever possible, and Headbutt to bring those cards back, because you can build a winning run off of the backs of these cards. I've done it before, but like, where else do you cut cards, and where else do you add in different cards to make a wonky run that doesn't have a lot of strength gain work? Do you try to go into heavy blocks? We only had one Rage, but I did add a Barricade and an Impervious. Do you try to go in for like Exhaust? There's not like really other Ironclad builds if you don't have specific cards or relics, you know? That's why I like Silence Poison, because there's so many cards that apply poison, and you don't need to have a catalyst to make it work. You just need the poison to do passive damage. So I feel like it's easy to make poison work. You just add poison cards to your deck. For Ironclad, it's sometimes easy to make strength work. You just add spot weaknesses, limit breaks, and Reapers to make it work. But if you don't get those, you know, what card do you just add to the deck to make it that much better and that much more likely that you're gonna win? I don't know. Maybe we should have focused a little bit more on defense, because it seemed like there were a lot of turns when we just didn't get enough defense. I suppose I was really hoping that we would get more value out of the Spot Weakness Reaper combo, but it never really ended up working as well as I wanted it to, unfortunately. Well, you know what? We just need more practice. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.